Don't you know he's got a gun? He's got a taser. He could kill you. You know, I mean, that's what I say is confusion.
Powerful testimony today as a former Grand Rapids police officer appeared in court in person for the first time. About an hour ago, that preliminary hearing for Christopher Schurr wrapped up for the day, but it is expected to continue tomorrow.
Schurr is charged with second-degree murder for shooting and killing Patrick Lyoya during an altercation after a traffic stop 7 months ago.
We have team coverage in just a few minutes. Andrea Flores will have more on the reaction outside of the district courtroom.
But we begin with Carla Byron, who was inside the courthouse today. Carla?
Both the prosecution and the defense had several witnesses today, starting with Kent County Prosecutor Chris Becker, who called 5 witnesses, including a police sergeant, one of Patrick Lyoya's friends who recorded the incident on his cell phone, 2 homeowners who witnessed what led up to the shooting, as well as an Axon Investigations engineer who does forensic investigations on tasers and body-worn cameras. He wrote up a report for Michigan State Police, who did the independent investigation after the traffic stop was initiated during the morning of April 4th. Officer Schurr and Patrick Lyoya got into a physical struggle over Officer Schurr's taser. The Axon expert confirmed the taser was deployed twice and the probes missed. They did not connect with anyone. He classified the taser as a dangerous weapon with the ability to seriously injure or kill, even if both cartridges are deployed, because the probes and wire can be re-energized by pressing the trigger or a button on the taser. It can also be used to drive stunned someone.
As long as the cartridges are still installed into the handle, the potential for NMI is there, especially with a struggle going on and people moving around. The potential is there.
Now, NMI stands for neuromuscular incapacitation. The expert testified no one suffered from that, but again, like he said, the potential risk was there, according to his opinion. Now, the defense team called 2 witnesses of their own. I will break down who those 2 people were and what they testified about coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids, Carla Byron, 13 on your side.
Thank you, Carla.
And the preliminary hearing is stretching into a second day.
13 on your side's Andrea Flores continues our live team coverage now.
It's expected that Christopher Schurr's defense team will call 1 more witness to testify, and then both the defense and the prosecution will present their arguments to the judge on probable cause. Now outside the courtroom here, attorney Tom Wan with Johnson Law representing the family told me after the hearing ended that their civil lawsuit is drafted and they're planning to file that in federal court. That lawsuit will be against Schurr and potentially the city of Grand Rapids. Both the attorney and the family were upset to hear things from the defense today during testimony that they say have nothing to do with Patrick Lyoya's death.
He didn't shoot him because they had a bridge card in the back of the car. He didn't shoot him because he had somebody else's ID in the car. He didn't even shoot him because he was intoxicated. But he didn't shoot him because he was intoxicated. And to bring out all of these things just to kind of muddy the waters with regard to Patrick and make him look bad, to try to justify what happened, that's just wrong.
The family's attorney did not say how much in damages they'd sue for in the civil lawsuit, and that is something they would determine at a later time. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Andrea Flores, 13 on your side.
Now, we've put together a timeline of some key points of this investigation.
Schurr shot 24-year-old Lyoya in the back of the head on April 4th during a struggle following a traffic stop on Nelson Avenue in Grand Rapids. Body camera footage, dash cam footage, and witness video were released a little more than a week later on April 13th. The Kent County prosecutor charged Schurr with second-degree murder a month later on June 9th.
The following day, Officer Schurr was fired and appeared in court virtually for his arraignment. He posted bond later that day. Today was the first time the former officer appeared in person for a court hearing.
And we will continue to follow the hearing when it continues tomorrow.
You can also watch the live stream of the hearing on our website, 13onyourside.com.